Alys Rivers, the Witch Queen of Harrenhal, as she is remembered, ruled with an iron fist, or with magic, depending on who you believe. What is known is that she defended her home against the Crown's attempts to reclaim it following the Dance of the Dragons. But how did it all begin? Alys first enters our histories as a wet nurse in service to House Strong at Harrenhal, but her true origins were shrouded in rumour and lore. Some claim she was a bastard daughter of Lord Lionel Strong himself, though such whispers were never proven. At 40, she looked unusually young for her age, causing others to insist she was a woods witch who bathed in blood to remain youthful. With pale skin and long black hair, Alys did possess a strange and unsettling beauty. No surprise, then, that it both captivated many and fed into their deep-seated fear. That fear reached its peak upon the arrival of the dragons. When Prince Aemond Targaryen claimed Harrenhal for the Greens, he ordered the deaths of the remaining members of House Strong, all except Alys, whom he spared as a spoil of war. But where others saw a conqueror, Alys saw an opportunity. She quickly became his paramour, advisor, a constant presence at his side. And when those fearing her influence denounced her as a sorceress, the dragon rider had their lying tongues removed and cast them into the dungeons. But were they right? Was Alys Rivers truly a sorceress? The maesters of the Citadel, men of logic and reason, would dismiss such claims as fantasy, pointing to the ignorance of an age when any misfortune could be blamed on a muttered curse. Alys, with her strange demeanour and association with the grim fortress of Harrenhal, was an easy target for such accusations. Her familiarity with herbs could easily be misconstrued as the brewing of potions. Her wisdom and sharp intuition could be mistaken for foresight, even her quiet confidence for an unholy power. Yet, it could also be that she and the young Targaryen prince were simply kindred spirits, individuals whose lives had been touched by darkness, sorrow and trauma. Or it could be both. On that fateful day when the prince would meet his uncle in battle above the God's Eye, for what he deemed justice long denied, it was Alys who told him where to find him. It was Alys who saw their fates in her visions. The couple kissed one last time before Vhagar and Caraxes leapt into the sky as one, leaving Alys behind, with the heir to Harrenhal in her womb. The story of Alys Rivers is a tapestry woven from threads of truth and shadow, steeped in majesty and mystery, one of the haunting, unanswered mysteries of a war that left so many secrets, buried in its ashes. But what do you think? Was Alys all the evil that her enemies imagined, or something more? Let's discuss in the comments below.